Hello guys. So today it's about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, according to my thesis, is still developing this correction over here. And yeah, I have actually three counts. So the main count and then the two alternatives. I normally just have one or two, normally two, but three, yeah, it's but Bitcoin. I still have a little bit difficulties interpreting which correction is it going on, but at the moment my thesis is we achieved the major top here. I also have alternative counts from the last press actions, but at the moment I don't need to put it on the charts because we need to prove themselves. So at the moment we achieved a major top in October 2025, and at the moment we are in this downward movement. So explaining the black wave count, this is like a B, and we finish a C, and probably this is like an expanding flat for wave B, and we go down from there. Other thesis is that in wave correction in blue counts, this is like finishing a diagonal, and this could be a ABC for 1, ABC for 2, and now we are working on 3 and then 4 and 5 in a leading diagonal to then go up again for in wave B and then C. And other thesis is the red wave count, which is the possibility of a more complex structure. Like for example, if this actually doesn't count very well as just wave A, so that's why I have this alternative W. So this is X and then ABC for W. So you see that we are close to finish to most of the wave counts. Just blue wave count extends a little more the downward movement, and then we expect higher from here. So depending of the structure that finishes here, depending of the levels that we watch for wave B. So for example, if this is like, imagine that this is the red wave count, the red or the black wave count. This opens the door for a flat. So flat could be extended. This could make higher highs. For example, around $150,000 for Bitcoin. Why not? But then we have a sharp correction downwards. We'll see. But the other possibility is the zigzag, and if this is indeed the blue wave count that we need to check, we still need to check each possibility is on the table. But at the moment, if this is the blue wave count, then wave B could be, must be not higher than this high in October. So we expect lower than around $125 for Bitcoin. So, and normally lower than that. Zigzags, they are sharp, so they retrace less than, most of the times less than 0.78, and then we go down again. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not giving very good news for Bitcoin. Is what it is. It's the wave count is the analysis. It's neutral, I guess. But at the moment, Bitcoin, in my opinion, aligns more with the Binance Coin analysis, that they both finish huge cycles, which makes sense because they are quite old. Not old, but longer. They started before most of the cryptocurrencies, so they finish large cycles, and because they finished a large cycle, we need a larger correction. It's proportional, and because of that, I'm expecting just this rally the next rally that we expect in other cryptocurrencies, that I've been telling you guys that we are finishing corrections. But in this case for Bitcoin, probably, unless I'm proving wrong, unless we have like a huge 5-wave structure from here, starting down here, huge wave 5 and then a correction, and we surpass this higher high, then, well, I have to open the door for other wave count. But unless this happens, until this happens, my thesis is that, yeah, Bitcoin is just performing a huge correction, and what we see here aligned with other cryptocurrencies is that, yeah, it's finishing a correction, but for Bitcoin it's just a part of a huger correction, while other cryptocurrencies is just finishing like a major correction that we could move way higher than that. Probably the so-called alt season, finally, alt season, probably is that. But for now, it's the thesis that probably Bitcoin will make well, it's what is called a bear market rally, because it's a B wave. Bear market rally could make higher highs, but this is levels to watch. Yeah, it's quite wide, but at the moment I don't see going to 500,000 like some people predict, or I mean, yeah, some predictions say that. But this is for the next years, okay? Doesn't mean that, for example, this could be A, B, and then you make a sharp C, and from there, yes, it's possible that from there we go up for example, 500,000. But we have to see what is going to happen now to have more levels for the future. But until now, I'm sorry, this is my thesis, this is my analysis. Corrective rally aligned with other cryptocurrencies, but for Bitcoin just corrective, and then probably a sharp correction. By the way, these levels that I have here is not from the entire move from Bitcoin from the start, because when you use semi-log charts and you are expecting like a huge correction for this cycle, like, yeah, finishing wave 1, huge wave 1, these levels, well, they are not realistic, because if I use these Fibonacci retracement levels from the beginning of Bitcoin, I will get like levels like $170, which it's not realistic. So I'm just measuring, just by the way, it's not very precise, I know, but we have at least levels to watch from the start of this last rally from November 2022, which I believe it's the last larger wave 4. Now, one thing is that even measuring from there, we have very good levels, because this is the last wave 4 from wave 3, which sometimes the retracements align with wave 4s, with the last degree, lower degree wave 4s, which we are seeing now. We are seeing some support here around what? This area, which is the last wave 4. So we could make a lower low going to these lows of wave 4, probably, and then again we go up. Yeah, corrective. If we proved corrective, expect a huge correction in wave C, and then we can go even lower, for example, to this peak, or even the wave 4 of wave 4 or 3 of 3. Yeah. So that's all for now for Bitcoin. Let's see what really happens. And only with further price action we can decide which direction we are really going, and how we are doing it, and to see what price action really are happening here. At the moment they are quite aligned, but we need further evidence to see what is going to happen in the future. But We expect in the probably in the end of this year a rally in Bitcoin, but expect a corrective rally. Just be careful of that. Yeah, you could make money of that rally. Yes, you can. It's a huge rally still. We are talking about like probably months rally, but could be a corrective rally. So that's all for now, guys. See you. Bye bye.